Alright, so it is finals time. We're up against Paraveil and Isperia Supreme Judge. I think this might be from Azorius. Alright, let's take a look at our hand here. We've got Forest, Island, both types. We've got Evolving Wilds to get the Crab early. We've got the Naga Vitalist. Seems reasonable. I think we can roll with this. We are on the draw here, but we should be okay against anything that's a little bit aggressive as long as it's not like crazy. Alright, so I definitely like slamming an Evolving Wilds here. We'll go get a green, we'll throw it into play. We'll have two of both colors now. That'll put us in a good spot here. Alright, now an interesting situation here. We may want to go ahead and slam the Vitalist so we can ramp out the Initiate. We could also consider just playing the Seeker. It's a lot less strong in our deck. I guess we're going to play the Vitalist. If they have an Essence Scatter, it's a little annoying, but I think it's alright. Okay, cool. So now it's in play. I'm definitely glad we played the Vitalist. We'll be able to play an Aven Initiate next turn if we are unhindered. Hopefully we will rip one of those stupid, ridiculous crocodiles off the top. Or a Colossipede would be fine too. There's a Ronus Monument, that's fine. It's really good support for the Aven Initiate, which will be coming down next. Hopefully they don't counter the Aven Initiate, but I could see them countering this. Not killing the Messenger or the Vitalist, but countering the Aven Initiate instead. Nope. Alright, so I guess they're just not rolling with anything they can use over there. There's a Thrasher Lizard, that's a card. We're going to throw this island into play here. We could cast the Seeker and Ancient Crab here if we want. I think that's probably what we're going to do, and we're going to swing in the air for 3. We could also cast... Yeah, I kind of want to use the Ronus Monument for the loot, I think. Well, yeah, that's a question, isn't it? I think I should probably actually cast the Ronus Monument into the Seeker, is what my best play would have been there. But I think now we're just going to actually go ahead and cast the Ancient Crab and the Seeker, so they can't really attack us on the ground. We can get rolling with that Monument in a moment. And with the Decision Paralysis as backup to tap down their stuff, we should be in decent shape. They do have a ton of cards, and they're on 3 colors, so... So I'm guessing they do have support for this, but that's definitely fine. We want to go ahead and make them use it on the Crab, that's fine. Okay. Sure. Guess that's fine. So here, do we want to slam this island? I think we mostly want to play the Aven Initiate, really. So, yeah, I think we can play the island. We are going to want the 6th land regardless, so, and then I think we're going to swing in, and then we're going to cast the Aven Initiate here. We'll leave it green up. Go ahead and slam this Aven Initiate into play here. Another Cartouche's Strength to kill, I guess, the untapped Aven Initiate. That's pretty strong there. Hopefully he has another creature that he uses mana on next turn. Now there's a creature, but I was hoping for that to be next turn. We can make 2 dudes stuck when we're ready to. We're going to go ahead and Cartouche's Strength the Aven Initiate to kill the Battlefield Scrounger. We could also do it to the Vitalist if we wanted, or the Seeker, but I think doing it to the Aven Initiate makes the most sense here. I'm going to go ahead and loot. I think we're going to discard that Lance, as we don't currently actually need it. Although it could be pretty strong if he plays a good card here. We could pound for quite a bit of damage before it'd be time to run out. No, we're going to throw it. We're going to drop that Monument here, and we're going to swing for 5. We can't do both. We'll drop the Monument instead of swinging for 5. We'll only swing for 4. That might have been a misplay there. We might should have... Yeah, I think actually a better play would have been to keep the land and throw the Monument away. You do that, you can play the land, you can decision paralysis this and one other creature this turn, and then play the Aven Initiate on the next turn, I guess. Yeah, we're in really good shape though here. He's going to have to swing in, but he appears to be in trouble. Alrighty, we do have the mana for this. We don't want to swing with the other guys, we just want to swing with the Initiate probably here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and decision paralysis those two dudes. He's going to concede. Alright, so he mostly played some fast guys, and he's got some cartouches here. Didn't play anything that flies. Didn't really play anything that we can really affect with too many of these other cards here. I think I do like the Oracle against him. I'm finding more and more the Oracle just seems like it's necessary. I do like the decision paralysis against him too, though. I'm going to grab the Oracle here. The Seeker was decent in that game, but we, I mean... I don't know how reliable that's going to really be. And actually, really, we only looted once with him, even though we drew a bunch of the cards that made sense with him. I think we're going to toss the Seeker out of here. Let's try this against him. Really like having the decision paralysis in there, even though it's not a great card. It's pretty nasty when you have these really big guys because they can't afford to take the damage from them one extra time, or sometimes even just once. Alright, hopefully we'll get a decent hand here. This is not great. Don't have any of our early game ramp. Don't have both colors. We do have 2 early drops though, and we've got our mana. We've got 3 mana here. I think we're going to keep this. This is not amazing by any means. We're up a game though, which really shouldn't affect our decision too much, but there's a reasonable chance we'll just draw a blue and get out of this. And he doesn't appear to have a deck that puts the pressure on in a crazy way. He's going to remove some creatures probably, but the Gale Strike's actually really good against him if we can get a blue as well. Sweet, we ripped a blue right away. Pretty pro. Alright, so Bitterblade Warrior is going to get slammed out there next turn, and then we're probably going to follow him up with the Kudu. There's Pathmaker Initiate. It's fine. Here comes the Warrior. Yeah, sure, I'll trade you. Actually... yeah, I'm going to trade. So we're going to play the Kudu and walk right into his Cartouche of Greenness. He'll kill our guy, and then later we'll Gale Strike and undo everything if we need to. If he doesn't have it, even better, but We're going to walk right into it. We're going to block if he lets us, probably. Actually, if he swings, we may not block. We'll think about that. Probably green cartouche. Yeah, that makes sense. We can Gale Strike that guy later, or Decision Paralysis him to kind of ruin him. Or if we just get to the behemoth, then that thing's kind of nullified anyways as well. Sound of its plated tail beating on desert rocks is often mistaken for the footfalls of a much larger predator. So in other words, people think he's somebody else, so they're afraid of him. That's pretty sweet. Alright, so we're going to give him enough credit to be a player that doesn't play that stupid hexproof card. So we're going to let him go to his turn and go to attacks before we bounce this guy. Although, what's the real point of that? Why would we do that? Why are we letting him do that? We're gonna bounce it no matter what, right? Yeah, we're gonna bounce it no matter what. Let's just bounce it. There it comes again. Looks like we're going to be taking 3 from it this turn, and then we're going to play a Scale Behemoth, which hopefully they won't be able to deal with. They could have the Black Trial, which would be really rough. If they had the Black Trial, that would hurt really bad. Paraveil, please do not have the Black Trial. But as long as they don't have the Black Trial, we'll be in pretty good shape. It's basically the only way that those colors have to deal with the Scale Behemoth. And the Black Trial only works in this really specific situation that we're in, like exactly now. True Heart Twins, we want to keep those guys stuck for 2 turns. Yeah, seems like as good a time as any. I feel like it's probably fair to go ahead and trap them down so it doesn't get out of control here. Sure. We got the mana to do it right now, let's do it. Big dumb croc, please don't have the Black Trial. It's the only way to kill him. Big dumb croc, please don't have the Black Trial. It's the only way to kill him. I think we're just going to leave these guys back, actually. And we can start swinging with them once we amass more of a force. We're going to start drawing some of those Aven Initiates, probably. He's not going to be able to swing for quite some time. Vizier of Tumbling Sands is going to change the equation a bit here. Go ahead and cast a Ronus Monument here. And then a Vizier. To turn it into an 8-9. You know, if he spends a bunch of cards and deals with 1, we can still, you know, still tussle with the other one. There's a Greater Sandworm, it's big. Interesting, just trying to get a tiny bit of damage through, I guess, huh? Doesn't seem ideal to me at all. Take 1 extra and remove a blocker. Seems good to me. I don't like that swing there really at all. Feels kind of desperate. Alright, we're not going to swing here because he'll be able to kind of wreck us. So, although I guess we could swing. No, we can't really swing. Okay, we're just going to pass turn. Oh man, that sucks. Oh, but he cannot kill the... That's so funny. I don't know. He must not have realized that's super rough for him. I feel kind of bad about that. So like that's just like, I feel like that's just not even, is that even a good play to play that? Is he gonna swing? Oh, wow. Saucy. That is pretty fierce. That's pretty ridiculous. Oh man, that stung a little bit. We had that game in hand and he flung to win. Pretty nasty. I thought there was basically no way we were going to lose that game. No, we weren't going to rip a dude for a little bit. There's not even an initiate to win. Oh man, crazy. So ridiculous. That's, oh man, that was crazy. Alright, so I think this is probably, we're probably running the right deck, I think. I think we've got a good idea of what we should be doing here. Oh man, I can't believe he flung to win that. That was pretty nasty. I think our only enchantment's the cartouche, right? So no, oh, we got the lay claim too. That's not enough to run the benefaction, not even close. Probably need at least 5 at a minimum, probably. Pouncing Cheetah, do we want that? Probably not. Spidery Grasp, I guess we could use Spidery Grasp. I don't know what we'd take out for it though. I think the Ronus Monument is better than Spidery Grasp. So I think we're just going to keep this the way it is. We're going to be on the play, I think. Come on, deck. Let's win this one. That was pretty nice of him to get us a fling there. Please, come on. Wow. This, we can't quite keep this. We can't keep all lands. We got to mulligan this one. Alright, this is a little bit better. We got to keep this one. We're going to put that on the bottom, since we don't have a hand that's equipped to really punish people with decision paralysis. Not looking super promising here, but not horrible either. That card's very good. I think we're going to play the Kudu, and we're going to put the counter on the Bitterblade Warrior, actually. Since it can still swing with Death Touch. The Kudu is just a much bigger threat for the early part of the game here. If he's got that 3-2 that he always plays, then he's got a 3-3 there. Interesting. Alright, so we're going to be able to put him on defense here a little bit. So with both these guys, either one will trade for either of his guys. He is going to start killing our guys with the stupid cartouches that he has all the time. Interesting. Like that. That makes me wonder if he's got a cartouche. He probably has it though. He's had it every time so far, so why not? Alright, we're gonna... I think we might want that land actually, to be able to cast the Colossopede. That thing's just big and it's kind of in charge of the ground. Yeah, so I think we're not going to put any of these cards in the graveyard. Alright, so we're going to put Essence Scatter on the bottom of these. Then Aven Initiate, and then land on top. Alright, so... Man, every time. Alright, if he swings, we're trading here. Alright, hopefully he doesn't have another cartouche. Although I guess if he does, it'd just be a trade at this stage. Minotaur. That's pretty good. It's an initiate for us. If he exerts here, we're just going to take the 5 from the Minotaur. Okay, that's not the worst. Getting himself a 4-5 there. Alright, Essence Scatter's a little behind now, and I wish we didn't have it. I wish we had something else, but we have to deal with what we're dealt here. Yeah, I like swinging, I think, just with only the Aven and leaving the Colospede back so he can't swing with his other dudes. If he casts another guy, we'll go ahead and counter it with Essence Scatter. Maybe he'll cast like Salmon or something awesome right here and we get to counter it. That'd be sweet. It's a good enough creature. We'll go ahead and counter it. It's very low on this guy when the format first started, but he's reasonable. He's not going to make a swing here. So we're going to get to untap. Hopefully we're going to rip maybe 2 lands in a row or land Crocodile or something. So there's Crocodile, but we need another land pretty badly. So we're going to go ahead and swing with the Aven, I guess. I really don't want to cycle that Lake Claim. We'll have to see how this turn ends up, but I don't want to cycle that Lake Claim if I don't have to. If we get to cast that thing, we will win the game. Although Croc's pretty dang close to us winning here too. Man, this is a lot of pressure. Alright, we're going to cycle the Lake Claim. We really need a land for the Croc. Oh man, please land. Wow. That is a serious, serious problem. I'm not sure what we should do here. I guess we could swing. He's going to really put the pressure on next turn. You know, he's going to swing with all these guys. We can kill this one. We would take 3, 11, and that's if he doesn't have anything else. Yeah, I think we're just going to leave everything back, and we're going to play the Ronus Monument. If we can get to our 6-7, we should be able to win this game. Everything's got trample. Gotta have a scaled behemoth. Alright, so because the Ronus Monument's in play, we will be able to cast one of them next turn. We don't actually have to hit a land, so that's kind of okay, but he is going to swing with everything here and really put the screws to us a little bit. Hopefully this doesn't just kill us. It feels like it might. Final reward, the Colospede. Alright, is that lethal then? That's 12, 15, plus 3 is 18. I got more than 3 toughness here. I have 6 toughness, and even with a pump spell that would not finish us. Is there a way that my creatures can survive, that both my dudes can survive this, and I can still make some blocks? That's 15, so I can't do it that way. Alright, let's figure out what the best blocks here are. Probably killing the guy that gives all his guys trample would be a good idea. But if you pumped him, he would live, and everything we have would die. How much damage do we need to prevent? So we're at 15. He's dealing 18 damage. So we need to prevent 4 damage. So if we just block with a Naga Oracle on one, that's enough to prevent to live. But not sure how much sense that makes. I think I will block with the Naga Oracle and the Aven Initiate on a Defiant Great Maw here. Although we could do it to the Camera Charioteer. Maybe that's the better play. Let's do it to the Charioteer. Take that trample away. If we do this, we're going to go down to 2. Play a guy next turn. He'll have 3 guys, and he won't be able to get... No, he will be able to get through still. So this doesn't work. Alright, this is pretty bad. So we could block the Aven over there on the Cheetah. That'd prevent 2 damage. It's not enough. If we have one of those 2 guys left and the Behemoth, that's not going to do it. That's the problem. we are going to lose. Had we swung with the Behemoth, or sorry, with the Aven Initiate, we could, no, we'd be one shy, one damage shy, because +2/+2. I don't think there is a perfect line here. I don't think we have anything that we can draw that makes us win the game next turn. Decision paralysis is on the bottom, I still think. I think still. Let's make sure we're not like just burning into our time here. Alright, so it's 440. Where are we at now? I don't even know. Alright, I don't think... It's a rough situation here. He'll have 3 dudes, but they won't have trample. But we'll be at 2. Don't think we can get out of this. If we do it this way, next turn we'd have more life. We'd be at 3 instead. Wait, what? That can't be right. 11, 12. Yeah, we'd be at 3 if we did it this way. Because it prevents 2 extra damage. And then he would swing with 3 dudes, and we'd only have 1 dude. Yeah, I guess this is the best. Super rough. I'm betting he's got Fling in hand additionally, but he may not. This is a good swing here. Wow, and Shed Weakness for the win. Alright, so we weren't able to 3-0 that one. We were able to just 2-1. That was pretty rough. That was pretty serious there at the end. But he got there against us, so that is how it goes sometimes. Not too bad, though. That deck was pretty good. That stupid giant crocodile was pretty strong in there and punished people quite a few times. We didn't hit that land when we needed to. Had we hit the land, I think we win that game probably. If we hit the land instead of drawing that other croc, then I think we can get there. Especially if we draw the other croc following the land. But either way, not too bad. And see you guys for the next one.